Hey, hello everybody! As you can see by the MSQ thing in the bottom left, I think you can. I don't know if it's blocking it, but it says to be continued. I finished Endwalker, but I will not be spoiling Endwalker. That being said, whenever I switch to teleports and everything, just ignore what is there. I try to very fast go past the teleporting zones. What we will be doing though is we will be spoiling the Reaper storyline. So if you care about that, then you can, I would recommend not watching this. I have not started it since literally the first day I did this. I only did like the first quest, and then everything else, well, I literally left everything until I got to 80, and now I'm 80, so we're gonna do it all the way through. The harvest begins. How do you find the weight of the stuff in your hands? Pleasing, I hope. Now that we have a bit more in common, it's time we became better acquainted. What's the name of our newest Reaper? We didn't exchange names? I'm surprised. Joanna. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue. But so it is with Eorzean names. With the new one I learn, one more is forgotten. Okay. You always can replace Gigilio. You're actually telling me I'm replacing someone? Alright. Sure. After our little conversation, I think you'll give us a wide berth. Any road. We've more worthwhile concerns than shifty merchants. Also, now I just remember Gigilio is that... Was it the merchant that looked like Jesus? Like Lalafell Jesus? I think it was. It was such a long time ago. I don't remember. No, I guess I don't remember either, huh? Namely, getting you conversed well and proper in the tricks of our trade. And the best way to do that is through battle. One of our family is having trouble with a particularly vexing fiend. I've sent word asking for assistance. He goes by the name of Arnigus, and he's stationed out near Cutter's Cry. I don't want to go back there. I have bad memories there. Not much of a fighter, but he's got a keen mind for trade, and I can find a needle and stack of needles if need be. We'd best hurry before he ends up at the bottom of some monster's gullet. Oh, okay. To go describe. Fucking Cutter's Cry. Can't believe I unlocked that damn dungeon. I hate that dungeon. But whatever. We sometimes do what we must. I unlocked the mount, didn't I? I need to be careful now because I unlocked the mount and in the middle of the story somewhere. Alright, that's already good at doing that. You know what? Hang on. Boop. 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 Alright. Just gonna pretend that you didn't hear that. We're going to Cutter's Cry. There's a fate here. Okay. Oh, we're all here for Scythe training, aren't we? Do you want to say hello to Arnigus? It's not his real name, of course. He's as Garlean as we come, but I'd say he makes a passable Highlander in the correct light. No, you know, wearing that hat. He does, you're right. So he kind of almost has the default face. I think he does. He kind of has Arbert's face. Boss, who's this? You sure we should be getting an outsider involved? Thank you for discretion, Arnigus. But it ain't needed. She has a personal contract with me, so consider her mercenary service to the family. Whatever you say in front of me, you can say in front of her. By your will, boss. Chimera has been making these sands a living hell for anyone who dares wander into its territory, which would be us, since our trade route cuts right through it. And didn't I kill the Chimera? The men I've hired to carry me goods are scared to death, and I can't blame them. None of us are fit for monster hunting, so I sent for you. We'll see what we can do, Arnigus. Might want to find a rock to hide behind, though. Chimeras ain't known for their being the most discriminating of beasts. just looked at me. What are you looking at? Time to put your new skills to good use, Joanna. You have learned all Reaper action and traits to level 70. Detailed descriptions can be learned there. Okay. I've already trained with Reaper quite a bit, so I think I remember how to proceed. But I haven't played in a little while. I've been too busy in the main scenario quest line. So. What is this? It's crazy. Let's get on with the hunt, eh? We'll need to draw out the Chimera with Memoriam meat. Whatever the hell meat that was. Now, to accustom yourself to Reaper's tools, harvest the souls of the fallen to call forth your avatar. The soul gauge. Starting with Slice, or when using skills such as Soul Slice. The best Reapers fight in tandem with their avatars. Let's see how you do. Already fucking up. Already fucking up. Your avatar will help you strike fear into the hearts of your foes. Yeah, I haven't played with this job in a while. The smell of blood. Make sure it soaks in the sands. Use gibbet, gallows, and guillotine. Gibbet is there. Gallows is down there. And then guillotine is down there. Okay, I'll try to do my best then. I guess this is a tutorial. It's kind of crazy. Pretty good that they did this. There we go. I wish I've done this before. I would have learned a little bit more. Blood should have gotten. Oh. Our target arrives. Finish this and I'll let you keep its head as a trophy. Oh, wow. So, thank you. So long as your avatar is by your side, monsters like this. Blah, blah, blah. I'll do my best. I forgot to put the thing. This is the side. The way I've made it in my hotbar is how it looks. Silly Chimera, I've beaten you before. I'm also now like way higher level. Yeah. Let me go to your side. How dare you? Ah, it's satisfying. I get why Xenos wanted to be this. Duty complete. Alright. I should definitely do that with Sage, because I don't know how to play that job. Oh, there'll probably be a tutorial for that. That'll be good. I got my brain around, honestly. I hope that someone has uploaded a fun video. Bloody impressive work, that. I knew there was something about you, but truth be told, I didn't expect you to make such clean work of that chimera. I reckon even I might be hard-pressed to match that display. You no telling when you see it, boss. And with that, the ceruleum will flow once more. Ceruleum? Among his many roles, Arnegus is a merchant of sorts. He sells ceruleum at a price that make the gill pinchers and Amagina and Sons balk, but still turns a pretty profit. We can barely keep up with demand, despite the occasional beast or two button in our affairs. All thanks to you, boss. And our countrymen up north, of course. Here's to getting back to business as usual. I don't know, this could be shady. Slightly. But yeah, whatever. Ceruleum ain't easy to come by, as you know. Amagina and Sons protects their monopoly with a gilded fist. But they've yet to force the Imperial stragglers up north out of market. Oh. Now before you go running off to the flames, let me assure you that this arrangement is entirely above board. Selling goods to Imperials is forbidden by law. There is nary a word written about buying from them. Wow. I know you always like to call Guardians by all sorts of colorful names. Bastards, tyrants, invaders. And we've all got those and worse. But while many a foul deed have been committed for the glory of the Empire, we ain't megalomaniacs to a man. Even amongst the purebloods, those that serve don't always do so by choice. Could be argued we're all casualties of the great Machina's ambition. No small number of the Empire's troops would return home in a heartbeat if they could, but the world being what it is, most settle for sending their family what few coins they can afford to part with. Most Eorzeans would suffer a whit of color to complicate their black and white in view. But if you're going to fight with us, you should learn the truth of our past. Long, long ago, before the Empire, our forebears lived in Locus Simonis, down in the southern Ilzabad. With temperature climes and fertile earth, the land provided. Many of us were but simple farmers, harvesting abundant crops with the selfsame scythes their reapers would eventually wield. But gifts are ever the object of envy. When our tilting the fields, our ancestors were forced to defend them. Every year they yielded a few more ilms, and some 800 years ago now, they were driven from Locus Simonis completely. They fled north, to the frozen region that would become Garlemald. Even there, they fought tooth and nail for the scant resources of that frigid land. The fires of hardship were the first magic devices forged, and with innovation upon innovation, that humble group of farmers grew into an insatiable empire. Before that miraculous twist of fate, we were a dying breed, bereft not only of magic, but of hope itself, with no natural advantages to speak of, or our mere survival was in question. Oh, bringing out your scythe. Okay. From harsh necessity were the reapers born. We turned our tools into weapons and struck a bargain with the whispers in the dark. With the void's power, we could strike an enemy's beaten heart, slay the generals, and throw them their rank and file into disarray. Our way is to end battles before the sparks catch, to sacrifice the one for the many, to keep avarice hands away from family, friends, and lovers. And now this power belongs to you. Got it. I'll do my best. Remember our story. Remember what drives a woman to turn into the void. And you'll not be led into deeper temptations. Well, can't I eat this? Our work here is done. I'll see you back at headquarters. That wasn't a no. I see how it is. Yes. No. Wait. Yes, this one. This one's closer. Christmas! Yo, what up? Let me in. The password is... Psyfuckers. For your first outing, you did good. I think you earned the right to know just who this lot you've thrown yourself in with is. You might have gathered this yourself, but the Lemures were formed to support the Garleans who were living in exile. Tain't easy being far from home, let alone in a place where most would sooner gut you than offer a helping hand. Off the only place to make a living is in the shadowy corners that lie outside the watchful gaze of the law. I don't expect you to embrace us like brothers and sisters straight away, but know this, I do expect you to apply yourself to this job. In the meantime, I'll be working with the family to ascertain the whereabouts of our prey. I expect the scythe to be like an extension of your own body when next we meet. 73. Drusilla is eager to get the Void Scent hunt underway. There you are, looking deadly enough with that scythe to make me weak in the knees. I wager it's time we stopped faffing about and made ready to hunt our target. My Lemures have been hard at work scraping together what information they can. Let's see what they got. Hello. Everyone here? Good. I guess you've met? No further Chimera-related incidents you'll be happy to hear? The overly chipper lass over there is Herman. Make your acquaintances. Hello. Nice hat, dude. She seems chipper. As you know, our quarry is a void scent. And he goes by the name of Orcus. He's eluded the best. But these two are a step above that. Tell us what you found. By your own will, boss. I asked around the unsolved murders. About unsolved murder. I thought we were talking about like BuzzFeed Unsolved. I asked around about BuzzFeed Unsolved and disappearances, seeing if any involved someone matching the description you provided. There's as many missing people as there are grains of sand. No shortage of tragedies either. One, however, stood out among the rest. A woodcutter in the black shroud. Disappeared without trace. No body, no belongings, nothing. An odd enough occurrence in that itself, but the sightings of a stranger with skin pale as snow near his last known whereabouts piqued our interest. Well, that's a promising start. These woods are crawling with bandits and brigands and all sorts. Duskwets and keepers are said to come in ghostly fews. Are we sure this man ain't one of them? As sure as I've ever been, boss. Not many bandits have eyes color of blood. It's a match too close to ignore. We can't gainsay that. We have a lead. If I may, boss. Are you sure we need to help this, outsider? How much trouble could one void scent be? Herman! She's standing right there, for God's sakes. No, she's right. I've always told you to turn a wary eye to those outside the family. She's just doing her due diligence. That's true, though. I am standing right here. I have big ears. But trust me when I say, we need every advantage we can afford. I made the mistake of misjudging Orcus' strength before, and from my hubris, my family, my flesh and blood family, was slain. All of them. Oh, God. I was planning on holding that back a bit longer, but twas before the lemurs, I swore two things. I'd repay that suffering 1,000-fold, and I'd never let that bastard take anything from me again. I mean to keep my vow. I trust I can count on you to help. So wide-eyed. Oh, you don't have to ask us twice, boss. Your wounds are our wounds, even the ones that become scars. We'll see your vengeance rot. Yeah, vengeance. After all these years of scrape by to make a place for us, I looked forward to the day he'd pay his dues. And it ain't just for me that we have to hunt him down, either. He's a blight on the Eorzea itself. The longer we let it fester, the more suffering it'll spread. We need to corner him now, while we have the chance. Are you ready, Joanna? You know those woods as well as any of us. And we'll need your experience if we hope to be back before supper. Damn right. Get some soup after this. Maybe some noodles. Much appreciated. I love noodles. Alright, let's get to it then. Herman, I want you in here and Oda, keeping your ears to the ground of any news of Orcus's movements. Arnicus, you lead us to where this woodcutter disappeared. By your will, boss. That'd be the central shroud. So our best course would be to set off for Bent Branch Meadows. Oh, back to Gridania again. Bum 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 bum. They posing. Brent Branch Metals. You? I wonder what we Mughals. Orcus is an accursed name, feared from the Gallian to Garlemald to Alamigo. I hear tell the people of Garabania bestowed it on a fiend that feasts on the bones of a man. So much does it reek of evil incarnate. I see. Good, you made it. Before we set off, allow me to share the circumstances of our poor woodcutter's disappearance. As you heard it, he disappeared nigh a week ago. Got lost some surmise. But he was a seasoned woodsman, and some high-born traveler who forgot to buy a map. I questioned those closest to him, and none could think of a reason he might want to make himself scarce. He'd even made plans to meet friends not long ago, but I expect the promise will go unkept. Sounds like we can rule out voluntary departure. I believe we can. Last person to see the man alive said he took his axe and ventured northwest. That's when he probably died. Damn. Then that's what we'll set our trap. Here, Joanna, take these. A magic transceiver and a candle that's scented with the Vortin's favorite libation. Blood. All fun blood. Put that on that. Baby. Once it's lit, the fumes are wafting through the air. Every Vortin within 30 yards will come running. If either of us sees Orcus, let's give the other a shout over the transceiver. As I said before, Orcus is inhabiting the body of a man, and he can put on an awfully convincing performance when he needs must. Don't give him a chance to work his wiles, or his fangs will be in your neck before you know it. As much as I want to accompany you, I'd only be a liability in a fight. Whether you find Orcus or not, return here and I'll report back to the Lemire's. Good luck and good hunting. Thank you. Come here, Voidsent. Blood-scented candle. Essential blood chokes the air. Fills your nostrils with metallic aroma. Yeah, that sounds about right. No ghostly fiends as living creatures. They are not hungry today. Oh, don't worry, I got so many. Ah! Such a blood chokes the air. Fills your nostrils with its metallic aroma. What? Okay. Don't worry, this one will be a hit. We'll get something. I think. Mm-hmm. Drawn by the maleficent odor, a Voidsent rises from under niche. No, Orcus. Hey, what up? What? Ow. Wait, do I have gluttony? I think I do, actually. I think I fucked that up. There we go. Oh, I do have gluttony. Let's use that first. Note to self, use gluttony first. Let's see you in one piece. No, what's that you have in your hand? Got a ring. But probably, I don't know. Was I relate to anything about Orcus? It could be the dude who died. You said the Voidsent was carrying this. A ring. Where'd you find it? I see. Then there can be no doubt. The Voidsent to join the slew is the very same one that murdered our woodcutter. Murdered? Are you saying... Aye. While I was searching for a place to set my trap, I spotted a shallow grave, hastily dug and poorly hidden. Under a thin layer of dirt was a body matching the description of the woodcutter, a wholly nondescript fellow, save for the mark of the ring removed from his finger. Doubtless that ring was his demise. Shiny baubles are common fixations for Voidsent. Probably didn't spare a thought for the owner, only the prize. I suppose we can take comfort in the knowledge that it will harm no one else. Orcus or not, this expedition was a success after a fashion. I should apprise the whalers of what transpired. You do catch them well in his rest. Thank you kindly, Arnicus. Yeah, I guess we found the body and everything. Well then, I'll see you back at the headquarters. So far, not much has happened. At some point I'm gonna have to do the well, one, I have to do the other role quests, but two, I have to also maybe I'll do them all in one go by leveling them all up. Like leveling all the rest of the jobs. 4 other jobs to 80. Technically 3, because I could just do Summoner and then Scholar at the same time. That being said, I have no idea how to play Summoner, so I think I'll just keep doing Red Mage. So it's gonna be 4.
I leveled the bar to 81, so that's helpful. Will probably be Reaper, Bard, White Mage, Red Mage. Yeah, those are the 4. Maybe we didn't get the satisfaction I promised, but sitting here with our heads in our hands will do us any good. Won't do us any good. Let's be happy with one less void that prey on the helpless woodcutters. The voids are pretty evil, but Orcus will pay for what he did. Huh. Glad to see your passion for our mission. Apologies we couldn't make your first outing more memorable. We were on the cusp of ending 2 decades of misery. That's how long ago Orcus came into this world, raging like an animal free from his cage and leaving my family dead in his wake. The grief he's caused since then is immeasurable. No matter where his accursed feet take him, his hunger follows, and the realm bleeds to sate it. Of course, we aren't the only ones hunting him, but he's as clever as he is vicious. Not even the finest trackers have been able to keep on his trail for long. Well, don't lose heart yet, boss. While you were away, I was making the rounds, and I might have found something that'll soon bear fruit. Arnicus is following up on it as we speak. I swear someday the man's going to keel over on my account. Still, there's no one else I trust to tell me the difference between truth and hysteria. That being said, his work takes time to do right. Use this chance to hone your skills, and if all goes to plan, next time I speak to you, you'll have a golden opportunity to test them. That's a nice chair. Can I sit in that chair? Oh, I'll sit in the chair. Ah, nice. Get the fuck out of my chair. Okay, sorry. No word from Arnicus yet, Joanna. I've always admired his sternness. Me, I don't have the patience for that sort of work. That's why he's the brains and I'm the muscle. Oh, whoops. Apologies, Joanna, but we're still waiting on Arnicus to come true. There's not much for you to do around here until then, unless you have a knack for cleaning. Herman is good at weeding out promising stories and whatnot, but getting to the truth of those stories is a craft as delicate as weaving. I'm sure you've seen firsthand how one bad bit of information can lead to elaborate plans coming apart at the seams. Oh, yeah. I've seen my fair share of that. Boss! Calm down, lad. Breathe. What's gotten into you? It's Arnicus. He's been murdered. What the fuck? What? Tell me I heard wrong. I'm afraid not. The brassboys found him half buried in the sand not bells ago. Just lying there like some bloody animal carcass. They're bringing him to Erlig's burial chamber as we speak. Oh, she mad. She angry. Whoever did this doesn't know the reckoning they've got coming. Before I'm done with them, they'll be begging to crawl back into their mother's womb. That's a disturbing sight. Disturbing mental image. I want just as much as you, Herman. I do. But at times like this, we need to look to the boss for guidance. And she's gone. As you can see, Joanna, emotions are running high. I should stay here until Herman cools off. Can you let the boss know we're standing by and waiting for her command? Like as not, she's gone to pay her respects. That or find someone to murder. You know. Alright, let's go do the thing. It is at Dermitor's Guild. Yeah, so I guess that's where they put the burials. Which is a little odd. So what's going on? Sorry, Joanna. I ain't in the mood for chit-chat.
Okay.
She mad. Where's the bloody keeper?
You don't have to yell. My lady, pretty, the dead must be let to rest. I gotta get off of my hours.
The dead are gonna have to have one more among them if you don't shut your trap and listen. The brass blades bought a body not long ago. Show me to it.
Oh man, I'm almost out of my shift. Come on, lady. Oh yes, they did. But are you deceased's family? If not, I'm afraid we cannot.
Family. Family. Onygus was like a son to me.
Oh, okay. Like a son? Ordinarily, that would be, he's interred in the innermost coffin. However, I must advise you not to gaze upon the body. Oh, okay, she's gonna go. Can I go on my lunch break yet? Madam, if she insists, then so be it. I'm tired.
God damn it, Onygus. I told you not to go and get yourself. Don't, Joanna. This isn't for you.
Ah, sucks, B. I like this hat. Sorry for barging in here and for all that bluster. If you can forgive my rudeness, promise me that Arnigus gets sent off well and proper.
Of course he shall be. However, if you wish to inter him within the city gates, well, such sought-after space comes at no small expense.
I don't care what it costs, just send your man to Lemur's headquarters to collect what you require.
Well, he gone. Joanna, I appreciate you coming to find me, but there's someone else I have to speak with first. I'm heading to Stone's Throw. Come along if you please, but come along in silence.
That's my specialty.
Wait a minute, is this... Oh, hang on. Nope. Yes. So easy now.
Who are you people? The Good Bunny Assault. No da. It's a business venture. Nice. One day at a time.
What?
I'm sorry, what did they say? So one of those fat merchants offered to make me his slave. Me too. Let's both say yes and kill him while he's sleeping. What the fuck? Can't blame him. They're girl bossing, I guess.
This is where Onygus' dear wife earns her living. Best get this over with.
She's here? Oh my, oh no. Bro. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Oh boy. Hold up, I'm here.
Onyx never forgot the debt he owed you. The debt we both owed you. Even so, his loyalty ran deeper than that. It's a strange thing to look back on the people we were. A decade younger and a lifetime more foolish. Young lovers, proud patriots, blissfully ignorant, returning to Locus Amogus. Amonas, the cradle of our people. A triumphant homecoming for the Guardians after centuries in exile. The once mighty invaders had been laid low and driven back whence they came. And there was a banner day when Arnegus was honored with a post there. The honor and pride quickly faded when we saw the truth of Locus Amonas. We hadn't just defeated our enemies. We'd clapped them in irons and condemned them to a life of servitude. Descendants of those who'd driven our ancestors north so many generations ago, made to pay for the crimes of their forebears. His superiors were certainly pleased with the poetry of it all. Arnicus, however, could not simply look away from their suffering, let alone take pleasure in it. Confronted with the reality of the place we would call home, his conscience demanded he take action. He began cooperating with the resistance, but the eyes of the Frumentarium are all-seeing, and before long he was ousted as a sympathizer. It was only by the grace of good fortune that we escaped with our lives. I've often lain in wake at night, wondering if he had outlived his usefulness to the resistance, or perhaps it was a petty senior officer that orchestrated our fall. Regardless of the cause, the outcome was the same. We could never return to the Empire. We fled to Eorzea by the way of Ratatan, the only route open to us. Wasn't soon after stepping foot on the docks of Limsa that your luck ran out, as I recall. Stopped by yellowjackets and accused by being Imperial spies. Aye, but we still managed to make an escape. We ran and ran, terrified that our pursuers would one day catch up to us. That is until we met you. Had you not taken us under your wing when you did, I shudder to imagine our fate.
Your gratitude's the last thing I deserve, lass. If I hadn't sent Arnicus off on that damned fool's errand, he'd still be alive. It was Orcus that killed him, and no mistake, he died from my vengeance. I can't tell you how sorry I am.
No, you needn't apologize. I know he was happy. So long as he was with you, he was happy. The blame for his death doesn't rest on your shoulders. It rests on the man, the monster that murdered him in cold blood. And I expect you to see he answers for his crimes. For me and for Articus. Oh.
I will, lass. On this I swear everything that I have to swear. Very apropos that we are delivering news of a dead person. And we have scythes. Yeah, boy. We need to talk, Joanna. Somewhere in fewer prying eyes. Come meet me at the bridge to the north. Oh, I guess his wife can just be here for now.
My beloved, would that I could have been by your side.
I wonder how long she'll stay there. That being said, I always am sad when, like, a person's name is just designated as someone's wife. It's like, you can give him a name? Like, I know that's Arnicus's wife. I bet that's just a cutscene. Like, I pay attention sometimes.
I owe you an apology, Joanna, for not telling you everything about me and the Orcus from the start. I dragged you into a fight against a foe that's cunning, brutal, and utterly merciless. I thought with all of us together, we tipped the scales in our favor. But I was wrong, and Arnicus paid the price for my hubris.
Right.
That void scent we tracked in the Black Shroud was likely one of the Orcus' minions. I was too caught up in my grand scheme to realize it at the time. I should have thought about why I tried to hide that body. Your common void scent wouldn't have the guile to bury a kill. But what if Orcus taught it that it was a way to draw trackers off its scent, and to dangle bait for me and mine?
I did wonder, like, why did the void hide a body?
Orcus has used the same trick in the past, and he knows that we know it too. But dispatching his minion, we drew his attention. Arnicus was a warning. Orcus doesn't give his prey swift deaths. He toys with them, cuts them, and savors the screams. That's how I knew he was responsible. That's like a signature. That way he lives the bodies, and when he's had his fill. I only pray Arnicus doesn't take that suffering with him over in the next life. Orcus will be coming for you or me next. Not right away, though. That'd be giving up on the game. He wants us to keep looking over our shoulders, sleeping with one eye open. He'll wear us down without even lifting a finger.
You can come with me. I'm a fucking paladin level 90.
And when he finally strikes, we'll be dead on our feet. Playthings for him to do as he pleases. That won't do. We need to bring the fight to him. No more waiting around for a lead to come to us. It won't be easy, but can I still count on your help?
Joanna doesn't know Arnicus that much, but I mean, yeah, I'll say for Arnicus. Help her out there. Yeah, for Arnicus. He had a cool hat.
Thank you, Joanna. And if you got no qualm risking life and limb to fight for Arnicus, to fight for me, then I've got no qualm calling you a member of my family.
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 A curious word, that. Oh, motherfucker. He's right here. Yo, dude, what the fuck?
Bloody. It's him, Joanna. Orcus.
Your name sounds like an orca whale.
Some persistent rats are nibbling at my tail. I should have known by the stench it was you and yours, Drusilla. Or should I call you granddaughter? Oh! Plot twist! Shut your mouth, you thrice-damned monster!
Must have been living immortality and stuff with that void scent in him. Also, look at him. He looks like he's a demon. Shit. Pretty rad design, dude.
Monster? Standing with a greet a beloved elder? Children these days. It seems one death wasn't punishment enough for you. A second should suffice for this scant remainder of your being.
Nah, let's fight. Not for this shit.
Joanna, we're ending this here and now. Follow my lead.
Got it. I'll try my best.
I thought we might savor our reunion a while longer, but if you insist, I shall feast upon your beating heart here and now.
Die! Oh, he vanished. Dude, you're a chump.
Naught but dregs left in the desiccated vessel of yours. Too long has the hide been left in the sun. But your family has been replenished with fresh blood, I see.
Don't look at me like that. My. What a spontaneous soul this one has. Your sight may be dull, but your eye is as sharp as ever. It's true, I have my other one's blocked. Blinding as the sun, pure as the snow. Delectable as a boar slaughtered. Oh, Jesus! This motherfucker's going all extra. I thought to make a quick meal of you. But perhaps just this one once forbearance is in order. Such a singular specimen must be given time to fatten, to fulfill its succulent potential. It would be a travesty to consume you ere you achieve perfection. What are you, Xenos? When your soul is wrapped with fear, swollen with hatred, and fit to burst with despair, I shall return for you, Joanna, and I shall gorge. God damn it. Until that time, sup well, my growing whelp. I thought you said sup, as in like a greeting. Or they misspelled soup. Yeah, this sucks. These old bones. He was right in front of me. I could have ended it in one swing. For a moment, just one moment, I saw it all again. My family slaughtered, lying at its feet. My life slipping away. And that was enough. Doubtless you have more than a few questions. I shall answer them, I promise. But now's not the time, trust me. Standing around kicking the sand won't change what's done. Let's return to the headquarters and let the wind cool our heads. Then we consider our next course of action. Got it. Then she splits up with me and goes to the headquarters. Even though this dude's trying to kill us. It's fine. Oh, whoops. Looked away for a second. Oh, wrong one! I meant to put down a little bit more. There you go. Power of the SSD. Well, hey, Joanna, you heading in? Oh, so this one's a... Well, I think the UP DLC is going to be 25% off for a limited time. Maybe I'll get that. Not sure though. What up? The boss told me everything. That bastard Orcus is going to get what's coming to him. He thinks he knows pain. Well, he hasn't met me. Just be careful, okay? It's my own fault. If I hadn't stood there slack-jawed, or wasn't so damn slow, we'd be rid of that abomination once and for all. What you saw used to be my grandfather before Orcus took over. It looks green enough to be my own grandchild now. Trick at the void, like as not. It's no secret that if a Voidsent doesn't want to devour you, it probably wants to take possession of your flesh. But Orcus has a particular talent for it. And as you doubtless surmised, he's got an insatiable craving for ether. Killing is only a prelude to the act of gulping down our essence. Like a draught of ale after a day's work. He's old. I can't exactly say how old. And he's acquired a taste for finer things. Seems your soul counts among the finest that he's ever seen. Things just keep getting better for us, don't they? Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time someone said there's that to my soul. Is that so? Used to being a prize pig, are we? Anyway, it's clear that safety is no longer something we can take for granted. Not even in a crowded street. Not even in the middle of the day. Keep your eyes peeled and watch out for those terrible red eyes. We're sitting chocobos for the moment, but I'll think of something and send for you as soon as I can. Until then, never sleep far from your scythe. Glad to see Orcus hasn't sunk his teeth into you yet, Joanna.
Don't go thinking he's given up in trying, though.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Kick his ass. He's out there, saving you from a distance. Can't resist checking in on his prize, just as he can't resist seeking out morsels to tide him over till his feast. The reports we received of a man pale as death skulking about the sands is proof of that. And then there's a matter of a blunted dagger. We don't know who sent it, but we do know what it means. It's a warning commonly used by the less savory elements in Ul'dah. A warning that the next will be delivered with sharp, straight to our bellies. Or fool them. They've no notion of what we faced and lived, thinking we'd soil our small clothes over empty threats. Let's hope it's nothing more than that, lass, seeing as we need to follow up on some reports sooner or later. Anyone fancy a bit of fresh air? If we catch a whiff of Orcus's foul stench, all the better. Joanna, I want you to ask around near Blackbrush Station. I'll head to Stone's Throw. When you're done, meet me there, and we'll share what we've dug up. Not every member of the family has means of inclination to live in the jewel of the desert. Some sort of something a little less luster. Do. You people have... Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't check. I was supposed to say, do those people have new dialogue? It's like, wait, no, I'm supposed to be no spoilers here. I recognize that self-assured stride. The mark of a woman ready to take on the world when... then some. You must be an Eorzean Reaper the boss sent you word about. I'm almost disappointed to tell you nothing is amiss. The soldier in me would love to see a Reaper in action. I once fought in the Imperial Army, though. You wouldn't think it to look at me now. I served proudly under Lord Valens. Oh, goodness, in my youth. Until the day he ordered us to use common folk as fodder in some pointless skirmish, I refused and was sentenced to death for my candor. Needless to say, I didn't keep that appointment. Compared to that evil, toothless druts and ghosts are no bother. But the less jaded are more excitable. One lass in particular has been jumping at the shadows. She claims to have seen all manner of terrors, but I suspect she's startled by her own reflection. Still, if you want to lend an ear to her delusions, you can find her in Lost Hope. Dude, if she dies at Lost Hope, that's just sad. It's fucked up. Oh, hello, who are you? What up? Oh, did Drusilla receive my missive? She sent someone to rid us of a terrible evil waiting in the wing. Truly she cares for us all, if we were really her flesh and blood, which is more than I could say for my own. Since I have longed to return to the life of comfort I left behind in Garlemald, and I have Drusilla to thank for that. She isn't the reason I left home in the first place, of course. Had I not met my beloved, I would likely still be feasting on lemon cakes and ignorance. In ignorance of love, of freedom, I found the former in Garlemald, and the latter in Eorzea. As our new life blossomed into something beautiful. Not every day has been easy, not even most days, but Drusilla's watchful eye has kept us safe, and our freedom is worth any measure of hardship. Such terrible fear gripped my heart when my beloved told me of the pale man he spied on the sands, but now that the family has come to help, I can breathe a sigh of relief. I'm sure you wish to know precisely where to find that horrid creature, but I cannot help half so well as my beloved.
as my beloved might. Seek him in the southeast, and pray put an end to this nightmare. Okay. Wait, what is this? I never did that, did I? Vroom. Hey, you good? You alive? Little dandy? Drew devil miss and hunter doth now tread, tracking the scent of quarry others dread. In darkest night cry for a keeper. Lo, by your side she walks, the reaper. Dude, I'm not here to visit the wandering minstrel right now. Apologies for the effusive display, friend. I'm a poet. And you see, cannot resist putting into words the flood of emotions that accompany such a striking figure as yours. You hitting on me? Oh, fuck! That's a void scent. Monster! Ah! The bloodlust emanating from this void scent is potent and powerful. Alright, I got this. Just stand back. Whoa. Ah. Thank you, my savior, my godsend. What? Would that I could have aided you, but alas, a bard's pen is of little use in battle. Unless, of course, that battle involves not sword and scythes, but words. Just as the sigh of my beloved, who is even now licking the wounds dealt by the invective verse I composed after he had the gall to befit our union. A masterwork of scathing metaphor and subtle remonstration, alas, for all their pretensions. Nobles are anything but subtle in their rage. We were forced to flee, to abandon our homes with only our love for sustenance. Nevertheless, I regretted not a single moment of our life in exile. In the Orzir, we found the unexpected treasure. Freedom. Freedom of the mind and freedom of the heart. But I digress. Surely you did not seek to me out simply to save my life and leave with a nod and a smile. Do you wish to commission a poem? Have you seen the dude that you saw, like, the pale man? A pale man, aye. I counted him whilst wandering these arid wastes in search of inspiration. I felt the gaze of something terrible presence upon my back, and when I turned to meet it, he was standing there, grinning like a butcher in a bullpen. He wore robes 1 shoe thick for these scorched sands, and his skin looked as if he'd never been kissed by the blazing sun. Worst of all, his eyes were as 2 bottomless pools of blood. I feared my end had come, but then he vanished as quickly as he appeared. Perhaps I've been reckless. Recent incidents make it clear that the cost of inspiration is higher than I'm willing to pay. I shall return to my beloved, for both my safety and hers. Thank you again, my savior. Yeah. Be careful, though. No. There we go. Yeah, buddy. I notice how cool you could see the top of the city. I guess it's because I don't fly here usually. For the longest time, I couldn't be able to. There you are. And? No. Stuff. He came by. Another one of his accursed minions. Well, I suppose we can take comfort in the fact that none of the family came to harm. Yourself included. Well done. Speaking of which, what do you think of this family you've been thrust into? Speak freely. I haven't lived this long by taking offense at opinions I don't want to hear. Doesn't matter what I think, does it? I'm surprised you've all survived this long. Goodness. Turning on the lights. It's too dark now. Takes more than brute strength for folks to survive. None of them were fit for a life under the Empire's boot. That's good enough for me. Much as some enlightened types might tell you otherwise, people like to have say in the life they lead. That's what separates us from those bugs over there. Hi, bugs. No one sells those bugs. They're just trying their best. Born queens, workers, drones. Bred into roles ingrained so deeply they wouldn't know how to live otherwise. For the glory and prosperity of the hive. Yeah. I seen a documentary about them once. Have you watched the B movie? But we've got it in us to be different. Might be born into farming, soldiering, or politicking. Is that a word? We can choose to walk a different path whenever the fancy should strike. Taint in our nature to accept our lot without question. No, we have to believe in something. Put our faith in it. Only then we can deign to march in step. And indeed, faith of a savage stripe is one way to get us dancing to the same tune. Others might be compelled through faith and logic or law, intangible, invisible, yet cause enough for killing and conquering. It suits the queen. Oh, hello, Emitsuck. The invaders have sullied our birthright for 8 centuries. No longer. We've marched for Locus Amonis. With a few righteous words, his radiant soulless sauce Galvus whipped the hive into frenzy. Once that fire is burning, the passion of the masses can't soon be quelled. What was once a wish for a home became a holy mission to spread enlightenment. Enlightenment which would not suffer such beliefs as the beastmen held. Scores rendered up their lives on the altar of empire, until an entire continent was united under a single Magitech fist. Yeah, he did a lot of bad things. Still love that dumbass though. Damn it. For those who still dream the dream of unity, a deed worth of song, yet some awoke to see it for the tyranny it was. My grandfather Rullus included. The talents of reapers are passed down through bloodlines. Rullus was the best of us, the most accomplished and feared in the Order's long history. The duty of the reapers, our role in the hive, if you will, was to deliver our countrymen from corrupt and power-hungry tyrants. When Guilliman found religion in conquest, its appetite grew to be insatiable. My grandfather pondered this conundrum for many sleepless nights, and came to a decision. He would relieve Solus Vos, thus Galvus, of his life. He killed them? 20 years ago, he slipped into the deepest chambers of the Imperial Palace, silent as a shadow, till he could hear the Emperor's beating heart. Yet when Rullus returned to me, Solus was alive and well. My grandfather, on the other hand, had a skittishness to his step, and his black hair had turned to pale white. Damn, that was that anime trope. Is that even a real thing? Where if you just were so scared, your hair just turns white or it all falls off? I mean, maybe it's possible, although I think it would take a long time, wouldn't it? finish my water. He said not of his encounter with the Emperor, save that the most powerful man in Garlemald was no man at all. Shamed in his defeat, my grandfather sought great power. Bit by bit, he gave more of himself over to the voice sent behind his avatar. Oh no. Orcus struck when Rullus was weakest, taking his flesh and soul in one fell swoop. When he was finished, not a more of my grandfather remained in that body. There was only Orcus. The fiend flew into rapturous frenzy, and my family were his first victims. I remember the chill of his teeth sinking into my flesh, gnawing until they reached my very essence. Ah, boy. How am I standing here before you then? Oh, Orcus gorged on a soul that night, but it wasn't mine. Not exactly. It was my avatar that filled his belly. Seems that was all he could stomach. So do you not have one? Oh, are you getting you one? Some might consider that a lucky twist of fate, but I had little time to ponder my fortune. Fled soon as I was able. His radiance never looked kindly on those trying to end his life. Or their families. Damn it, Xenos. I'm sorry. Damn it, Emmett quite a mix up those names. I wandered about for years until I settled here and started seeking out others like me. Others who had awoken from the Empire's dream. Lemurs is what we call the spirits of the dead in the Garlean tongue. A fitting moniker if there ever was one. Waking up from the long sleep ain't unlike climbing out of the grave. I can attest to that. Son of a bleeding... Remind me not to give such long-winded speeches when the sand is blowing in my face. I'm heading back somehow. See you in headquarters. I was about to say, this was a very long story. But very informational. Fun lore. Emmett almost died. What a dumbass. Love him, but what a dumbass. Yeah, it does suck though that he pretty much... He did a lot of bad things. But now all he has left is being a narrator in Endwalker, which isn't a spoiler. It was in the launch trailer. That being said, I guess if you didn't see the launch trailer, that is a spoiler. He's the narrator. How? Oh. I'll leave it at that. Look at these people. Carrying boxes.
Me and myself ready to party.
Welcome back, boss. How's the family? You know how they are. Shaken but unharmed aside from the tousled hair and mangled verse, Orcus left one of his minions behind as a gift. But Joanna made quick work of it. I always said she was a keeper. You have an eye for the fierce of heart. Did you say that? I think the first time we met, you didn't like me. I mean, that was like the first impression. Which she could slay Orcus on her own. Not that we'd ever let her take all the glory. Thank you. Of course we wouldn't. We'll all be there when Orcus tries to take his prize. I don't think we'll be waiting long either. Orcus said he'd strike when Joanna was ripe with fear and hatred and despair. Seasonings he's loath to forego. I have an inkling how he might try to draw on those emotions and finish off a half-eaten meal. Right you are, Drusilla. God damn it, dude.
No! Yo, let her go. How many nights did you mourn your lost avatar? The wellspring of your power, I must say, it was quite the dish. I think not. Move so much as a finger and her head will hit the floor. Shit. Oh, that's it, Joanna. That fire. I want to see it burn. I want to see it rage. I want to see it with the hatred seep into the depths of your soul. Shall I make this Drusilla's final breath? Or this one? It's so very hard to choose. I always try to give in to my baser instincts, to allow the thought of your taste to simmer in my mind as you and Drusilla formed a bond, a kinship even. Yeah, don't make me choose between them, by the way. Born from an understanding of her inconsequential ideals that you may better appreciate the bitter loss. Perhaps I should wait a little while longer, to let the flavor of your hatred mature, the tang of your malice ripen. I can make use of Drusilla yet. Revel in her screams, exult in her misery. Ah, how splendid it will be. Dude, what's wrong with you? All the while, my prized piglet growing fat with loading and succulent with terror. Patience rewards the dutiful gourmand, after all. When your tantalizing flavor has fully matured, I shall return. I shall reap my harvest. Yeah, you know what? Get fucked. No, don't take her. Ah, fucking damn it. Shit. Ah, well. Now what? This music is totally not fit for here, but whatever. Goddamn voids and bastard, soulless piece of shite! Whoa. Orcus is gonna pay for this. Come on, safe. Ah, that's the spirit. Right, we need a plan. First things first, find out what Orcus is hiding. The rest of the family should be able to help with that. In the meantime, you need to prepare. I know you're good, Joanna, but we can't leave Boss's life to chance. Sharpen your skills and your scythe. Then sharpen it once more. Boss can do naught against Orcus without her avatar. That means you'll have to do the heavy lifting. Of course, I'll do what I can to afford you an advantage. You can count on that for Drusilla. I just realized that she didn't have an avatar. She gave me the soul gem with an avatar. Killing art. I get the ability Enshroud gauge. Cool. Also accumulation of upon landing gibbet, gallows, and guillotine. When I get my hands on him, oh Joanna, listen. We found out where the boss is being held, but I'm warning you. How of it isn't pretty. An envelope arrived at headquarters this morning. I opened it, and inside was what's it in here? Shite! Inside the letter was written blood. Oh, that's also pretty bad. There's no doubt in whose it was. Orcus is reveling in his own cruelty. The letter said he's waiting for us at dusk vigil. Gods know what he's doing to her now. I've called every able-bodied member of the family for this one. We're heading out as soon as everyone's assembled. Seems everyone is assembled. Well, here, Hubman.
And more waiting outside. We're ready to repay the debt we owe Drusilla, with our lives if we must. With souls courageous, hearts of hardened steel, for leaders' sake, for families' ideal, into the demon's lair they soon shall tread, to end his terror foul, his reign of dread. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he just said, but yeah, we'll fight him. The boss would be beamed with pride to see this group of cold-blooded killers. Alright, Joanna. We're ready when you say the word. I guess I'm going alone, because both these options are like, yeah, you guys gotta stop. This is a job for a Reaper, and the Reaper alone. What? But we all gathered! Oh, we're gonna have a cake and everything? What? Now we might not hold a candle to the likes of you, but we've got skills. You'll need someone to distract Orcus, right? Then you can move in for the kill while his back is turned. Don't tell us to stay here with our thumbs up our asses while the boss is suffering. Drusilla wouldn't want you throwing your lives away. What do you know about what she wants? Herman, listen, maybe she's right. I know she's right. God damn it. Doesn't mean it doesn't chafe. The boss wouldn't trust just any woman with the Reaper's heart. Joanna has proven herself worthy time and again. If you're going alone, take that with you. Oh. For the boss, no self-respecting Reaper can reap without their scythe. Got it. I'll give it to her. Ah, boy. Now, go and make Orcus rue the day he crossed into this world. Yee. Alright, we'll be back before dinner time. The Dusk Vigil, huh? Where is that again? What the fuck is that? Why is Falcon's Nest so far away? Why is it all the way over there? Is there a place closer? Like, what's this? But what? Oh, I remember this. Yeah, it's oh, it's a fucking place in Heaven's Ward. A little odd, but all right. Let's go. Let's go on Blueford. Give me a phone call. Hang on. All right. I could have just flown while I was on the phone call. And now we have to fly. Anyway. Fun. We venture forth. Bum 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 bum. It's always a good track. Such a long path to go get this dude. Look at how big this area is. Because it is indeed big. What the biggest map in all of Final Fantasy 14 is? It's difficult to say. I feel like some Stormblood areas are like that. They're pretty big. Specifically the last one, if I remember. That, or it seems longer because I tried getting to the Aether Current in the catacombs. And that took forever. That looked like I thought that was an Aether Current. What the hell? Hello, fellow Reaper. We're here, let's go. I'm here in the cold in this outfit. Yo! I got a link, bro. There you are, Joanna. My prize repast. Come forward. Why are you here? I cleared this place of zombies already. Drusilla. Alright, dude, I'm level 80. Let's do this already. That was pretty awesome, Joanna. I can smell it. Your fear. Your hatred. Your tender marbled soul. My masterpiece ripe for the slaughter. I'll savor every bite. Strip the flesh from your bones. Crack them open. Oh, jeez. Would you stop doing that? I can't read that fast. I was also playing this team. Good team. How I hungered. How I thirst. Enraptured by the thought of you and your sweet essence trickling down my throat. Never have I suffered so in waiting, but in beholding your magnificence, I see it was worth every agonizing pang. I do not expect you to leap into my maw willingly, nor do I desire it. I want you to writhe and struggle unto your dying breath. Uh-huh. Well, I get the vibe to this song here. That's good. Oh, Cleaver. Bum 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 bum. You kidding me, really?
Oh boy. Oh! That's not what I meant to do. Please. Stop some of these. I'm getting a phone call. Really, right now? I thought, aw. So many things. Aha. Teleporting. Dude, you suck. Well, there was a way to pause these things. That'd be nice. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, it stopped. Very good. Defiance becomes you. You know what else becomes me? A phone call. Hang on. Nope, testing. Okay, sorry about that. We just had some things. It's okay. Nothing too unserious at all. Alright. Phone calls are fun. Alright. Where were we at?
Though it begins to bore me.
We can't use harp?
Ow! Why is your harp so evil? A noise, rather. 'Tis past time you bared your belly for my blade. For his sole purpose is to satisfy.
You wanted me to be strong, so I'm strong. Damn it, if only I was level 81 or 90. Hiya, take this.
My word, your aim is terrible.
Ah!
Take that, bitch. Oh, you have Death Scythe. Yo, twinsies.
Only one can exist, sorry. So I gotta kill you.
How? There should be nothing left of you. Should have learned to chew your food more thoroughly.
Oh, hell yeah, this team.
Fools, both of you. I won't die so easily.
Now our feast begins. This has been a pretty great job quest storyline so far. It's usually the later job stories that are very, very well polished. They know what they're doing. Damn it. What the fuck are you doing? Can I stun you? Nope. You call the void? Oh shit. Yeah, if you can handle them, I'll handle this dude. Well, stop. I could have just done behind. Also could have done harp. Oh no! Ah, I got my own harp. Take that. Yep. Was Gluttony back? Did I ever use Gluttony? I better have used Gluttony. Oh boy. That, alright, Gluttony gives me 2 charges of that. I still haven't messed with it that much. What's this do again? Oh, it's my damage buff. I'm stupid. Also, I haven't put my damage debuff on him, have I? Tend to forget that, don't I? Haha, I'm teleporting. Oh, fuck! Boy, anyone says I'm a bad Reaper, I just want you all to know that I can ban you. That and, yeah, I've been dropping a while, so it's my fault. Put that up on him already. This is definitely a good, questline to test out the Reaper gameplay. And also mess up my combo. Great. Oh, fuck. Fuck that up. Fucking that up. You have really good AoEs, but it's time for you to die. Ah, I can heal. Almost got him. He's done for. That was awesome. I will thank you for something, Orcus. I got to feel how to be a cool ass Reaper, even though I sucked at it. Also, it is very weird that you picked this spot as a place for the final boss. I don't know. I do not know why. Is there a reason? No. This ends now, Orcus. Wait, let me. This has been a long time coming. You okay? I don't want you to get killed, that's why. I probably should have just said that you get the honors. Dripping with fear, boiled in hatred. I can still smell its exquisite aroma. Well, just a taste. Oh. There you go. It's done. Let's get back to headquarters, Joanna. Awesome. Also worried. Yo, what up? We back. Boss, Joanna. Sorry for causing you all no end of worry. Tracking me down, you risked your life in them. For that, I thank you. All of you. He didn't risk anything. He just sat here praying until you and Joanna walked through that door. Don't be so hard on yourself, lass. I know each and every one of you would have joined me if she hadn't talked some sense in you. We owe you our lives, boss. We owe it to you to return the favor. You're more than I deserve. Who forces them they hold dear into a personal vendetta. Who leads family to their death. Arnicus was no fool. He knew and accepted the risks. He placed his faith in you because he believed Orcus had to be stopped. And he was right. There'll be no more victims to mourn. He helped you achieve that victory. It'll be enough for him. It'll be enough for me. Yeah, you did a good job, Drusilla. You're right. This ain't time for sulking. Onygus would be the first to tell me that. Now's the time to honor his sacrifice, to toast those we have lost, and those still by our sides. To thank the brave souls that led us here. That means you, Joanna. Much as I'd like to take credit for Orcus' demise, it was a long, bloody road, but this marks the end of your first assignment as a Reaper. And what an assignment it was, eh? You might not be a guardian, but you tackled your task with singular resolve that impressed the most hardened soldier. I'm proud to call you my family.
Thank you. We may have founded the Lemures to provide a home for wayward Garleans. We're not so different. Garleans and Eorzeans, no great revelation that... But moments like these help to put it all in perspective. This family was a dream that gave us strength to survive in a strange land. But the beautiful thing about dreams, if you ask me, is that they can change. They can get better. So I say that from this day forward, the Lemures will be united not by origin, but by purpose. Brothers and sisters bound by shared convictions. I don't think anyone will object to that, boss. The Lemures are ready to welcome people of all stripes. Starting with you, Joanna. That was all but official already, eh? Pretty much. Here's to the birth of a new family, sister.
We did it!
We turn in the quests. Hang on. Pay no mind to the foods.
Yo. One of days been, eh? Hope it'll be a while yet before I have occasion to yammer on that much again. Too much talking's liable to put me in the sentimental mood, or worse, make me doughy-eyed. So, let's leave it at that, eh? You ever get weary from the weight of the world on your shoulders? Know that our doors will always be open. And if you need an ear to bend, a shoulder to weep on, or a stiff bottle to jump inside, I'll be right here, sister.
Thank you. I have the Reaper things. Sups on its fallen foes. Your bond grows stronger. Enshroud. Minus Exit. Paternity. Depth gauge and shroud gauge. Okay. Shroud gauge signifies the strength of your bond with your avatar. When the gauge is sufficiently filled, you can execute Enshroud to temporarily serve as a host to it. Once enshrouded, the depth gauge will display time remaining to play host to your avatar, as well as stacks of the more shroud, which are consumed using powerful attacks such as Void Reaping, and Communio, acquired at level 90. So mostly Void Reaping, I assume. So I have a new skill. It is, let's see, actions and traits. How long do I have to press? It's a instant recast only when the gauge is full though. Duration of 30 seconds. Certain actions cannot be used while playing host to your avatar. I'd assume... Not sure. Maybe here? I have no idea. We'll see. That's it for today. I'm pretty sure if I talk to this person, they'll mention things about the MSQ. So I'm just gonna not do that and say thanks for coming by, everyone. We did a lot. I beat Endwalker. I played this Reaper job story. Now I can level Reaper and do tombstone grinding. Oh yeah, we should check out. Did we get any coffers for this? Hang on. Nope, that's not what I needed to say. They didn't give me any level 80 coffer thingies. Well, that's why I have the other thing from over there. I don't have the shoes though. Oh, this is badass. I love this. It's very clunky, but this guy's a little right. The design's a little weird, but I don't know. Kind of like it. It's all right. It's not too bad. Well, with that said, and that being done, thanks everyone for coming on out. Joanna is a full-fledged level 80 Reaper. And yeah. I will now end the stream. I forgot to put the thing out. Oops. I'll end the stream now. And who knows what we'll do. Maybe we'll do leveling. Maybe we'll do other things. I don't know. But I gotta go eat. And that's it for today. I'll try to post like a schedule later and what I am planning to do. I don't know. I have some games I've ignored because of Endwalker. And I can also stream more Endwalker because... Yeah, also the raids are coming out soon. So you better look forward to that. That'll be fun. Gonna be streaming that, of course. And I'm gonna try to make a video at some point about my Endwalker experience. That should be fun too. So yeah, everyone take care. See ya!